Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 11 of the October Daily Draws. So let's see what kind of message we're going to get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Ghost Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Halloween Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go, and today we will go there. And our card today is the Moon card. Bit of confusion, bit of uncertainty. Maybe we're not quite sure what to believe. Maybe there are things going on below the surface that we can't fully detect. Maybe we be slightly aware of, but we don't really understand their nature. So we need to follow the bit of light that we do have. It may seem very dark time. It may seem that we don't have much to go on as to a way forward, but there is a way. These pillars mark the gateway to where we need to be. The light is there, and we've got the wolves, or the dog and the wolf, however you need to you want to describe it. I didn't think there was the crab element, but I think the crab is there. The crustacean is there somehow. That primal, there's a little primal, deep-rooted, almost things going on instinct, which is what to me, like almost like animal instinct. I'm not necessarily saying animal instinct, but similar to that is that instinct that the animals go on. That we have to follow that instinct and intuition to a certain degree, because can we even trust that? Scott seems to be saying that we need to perhaps be cautious at the moment with certain things, and how we respond to certain things, because there's a lot of strange, eerie energy around it that maybe not giving the true picture. There may be fears that are coming in as well, and anxieties that are coming in that are distorting and contributing to that energy, and maybe being caused by some of that energy as well. So you got the wild side of the dog, the wolf side, the howling wolf, and the more tamer side. They may be trying to get these two in balance. You've got the pillars, which is similar to, pillars you like you have with the high priestess, which has the black and the white. These are not so clearly black and white. These are so there's less distinction, but there's still that engine of the two pillars, and trying to balance the true nature, the chariot energy as well, trying to keep things balanced and then try with the different aspects of ourselves and the situation around us. And the important thing that I would say, that, because this doesn't sound very good, does it? It's not very positive. But maybe we need to accept that this is what maybe the situation is like. We need to accept and acknowledge that this is what we're feeling at the moment. Acknowledge the fears, acknowledge the anxieties, acknowledge the darkness, acknowledge the sense of what can I trust, who can I trust myself, that kind of thing. Will my gut instinct reactions even mislead me down the wrong way? Sometimes if we let them get out of hand, even our own reactions can go too wild. You've got the wild side and the tame side, and if we go and there's that I'm really going off on tangents today. Very much, I think this is part of the energy of this card today. That story about the wolf that's very vicious and wild and devouring, and then the more tamer one, and the more in control, and the nicer one, the perhaps more pleasant one, and which that within us, and which one will ultimately be victorious, and will come out on top. And is that saying that it's the one that you feed the most, it's the one that you feed. So be careful what side of yourself you're feeding, and in order to determine what will come from that. But what I would say to finish on this particular card is the note of hope and the positive message is that the night where the moon takes prime place, the darkness only lasts for so long, and then the sun rises again, and the night gives way to day. So what I'm saying is that this period, or this feeling that you're having at the moment, it will pass. It will pass, and we just need to be a bit cautious and watch ourselves, and watch our connections during this time, and at an appropriate time when the night passes and the day comes, which it will. That's what the next card along here is the sun, where we then be able to express ourselves more clearly and understand the situation more clearly. So it's just a case of getting through this time, and whatever light that we do have that we can trust, latch onto that and let that guide you. Okay, very quickly, because that took a long while to get through. The moon card is very complex, and you could really go into it. Very involved, very deep. Here we go. So very quickly, we have the veil, the future. Okay, so maybe we see it's that veil. Not everything. There's a veil in front of our eyes that we can't see the clarity that we fully need. And we're approaching Samhain, Halloween, where traditionally the time of year when the veil is thinning. So maybe we will begin to perceive things a bit more clearly. But even then, we still need to wait for that darkness to pass and the day to come. But the future, there's a veil over it. We're not quite sure what lies ahead yet, all right? And it's like there's a veil over that. But that veil will be removed. We can get past through that veil eventually, but it may take a bit of time. In the meantime, we need to be careful, and we need to take care of ourselves and have the sense of hope that we're going to get through this, and we will enter that new day. Okay, so that's today's reading. I'll be back tomorrow for the midweek point with day 12. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.